Celtic face crunch talks with Timothy Castagne as club look to seal £6 million move for Atalanta defender. Celtic target Timothy Castagne could learn within the next 48 hours whether he will be allowed to leave Atalanta. The Belgium right-back is the subject of a potential £6 million move by the Scottish champions as they step up their January plans. Castagne is also attracting attention from England and France and has publicly expressed frustration over life in Serie A, having been used intermittently by coach Gian Piero Gasperini for much this campaign. However, Atalanta have been resistant to selling the 23-year-old, signed in a £5 million deal from Genk 18 months ago, and were impressed by his performance in a 2-2 draw with Juventus on Boxing Day. Sportsmail understands the player's representatives are now said to hold talks in Bergamo with the Atalanta hierarchy in an attempt to clarify their client's future. Celtic could offer Castagne regular football if the Italians are willing to listen to offers, but may face a challenge in persuading him to move to Scotland. Speaking recently to Belgian media, he claimed a switch to either the English Premier League or the Bundesliga would be his preference for a next move. Germany and England, two competitions where things go forward and there is less tactics than in Italy, are two competitions that attract me, said Castagne, who made his senior Belgium debut against Scotland earlier this year. If I could ask a Red Devil, Belgian international, to recommend me to the board, I think Thorgan Hazard's club, Borussia Mönchengladbach, is a nice club, and it is not too far from Belgium either. Celtic are also pursuing a loan move for Paris Street German youngster Timothy Castagne, son of former Ballon d'Or winner George. They remain optimistic of concluding the deal despite interest from a number of other sides, including Ligue 1 strugglers Amiens. Their coach, Christophe Bellissiere, made a phone call to Castagne this week in an attempt to persuade him to join the fight against relegation. Meantime, Scott Sinclair has urged Celtic's players to block out the Ibrox hostility and focus on securing victory over Rangers on Saturday for their small travelling band of 800 fans in Govan. Rangers announced in May that all visiting supporters would now be housed in the corner section between the Broomloan Road and Sandy Jordan stands on account of increased demand for season tickets at Ibrox. That signaled an end to an accord that had existed between the old firm rivals, which meant visiting fans received around 7,000 tickets at each ground. Celtic retaliated by issuing Rangers with just 800 tickets for their 1-0 home win at Parkhead earlier this season. I'm sure it will be a little bit different, in terms of the crowd, Sinclair said. But, for us as players and professionals, we just get our heads down and forget about things like that. We will just try to make sure we play good football. We have some good memories of playing at Ibrox, but this is another game and we go into it the way we would against anyone else. Every game we go into, we want to win. I enjoy the big games. The big occasions are exciting. It's like that for any player involved in these type of games.